Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, New Frontier Swine Time, episode 44. We have some quick little maintenance things to do before we can move on to August. And I know I'm going to need this plow out here, so I think I'm going to keep it down here. Not keep it, but I'm gonna put it down here, since that's where it needs to be. Anyway, because we're going to be using it down here next. And actually, if we can make the money, we're going to end up buying those two plots and installing another field over there. Can't really make that one any bigger. It's already approaching a fairly tough hill on that corner, but this one over here we could actually widen out pretty far, I think. Like the unbuilt new one. So yeah, we're gonna need that. Man, I don't understand. There is something wrong with the click to switch mod. It keeps losing click to switch functionality, and I have to go back in and out of the vehicles. I'm just so used to it now that tab switching vehicles is something I'm just not used to. And you know, you end up with enough vehicles and that becomes a big problem anyway. We saw it last series we had so many vehicles. So it's going to be this one next, and then that one. But what we really need to be doing is wonder if there's something I can do. Oh, I can go dump this digestate in here, and I can use this to refill. While that's happening, well, all right. Should actually be able to empty this guy right here as well. I guess we need the trailer on it. That's fine. We're gonna want this guy down there full of slurry anyway. much, so I've already emptied these. We really want to get out and get the sorghum and the soybeans done today. That's like the main plan. That. Oh, we're already full on slurry. Alright, cool. What are we not full on, though? Sugar beet cut. Dump that for a minute and go fill the sugar beet cut. That may be the whole shebang. Because the pigs have food, mostly. I mean, they have enough food no matter what, but, so 18 months, 19 months, or 18 months anyway, and 21 months, so that's our next big sale. This guy needs to be down there too. That's where we'll be using him. We've got all the slurry we need down there for a field. Let's get our roads more in. Got asphalt, concrete, gravel. There we go. That's the one. So I think we're gonna want to go off here because we want to go right past here. And plug right into this road. But we also want to go that way. And have our road out there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. fun to see where we drive pretty much all the time. But I do believe we want a nice big gravel lot out here. I was thinking just a minute ago, though, that if we, well, no, this is 20, which is exactly perfect. And this will be 20. That's something we need to do, is get our treks out here and open up some more land for oak trees. I was thinking having, if we kept the plow and the combine and a couple of other things in a shed, we'd actually want that shed to be down here, because that's where we do the work, right? Like, we plow these, so if we had a shed here, we had a little yard here, this would be a good spot for some sort of tool shed, machine shed, eventually. Not now, we can't afford it, but now we can drive on the roads. They're gravel, but they're roads. Oh, I also wanted to improve... Oh, I remembered. Shift P. Also wanted to improve, this. Because we go around here, we always want to drive around there. We also tend to want to drive through here. So let's make this a nice thing there. We might as well have a road that comes off here. Goes up and connects up with this road. Looking more like a farm, isn't it? Yeah, I think a nice building here. I mean, we can't afford it right now, but something that could hold a few pieces of equipment, like even that, might be a good plan. Although we do need to do some flattening. Extra large steel shed. Yeah, this guy we can't afford, but could be. We gotta check here. Looks to me like he would fit in here. Not the harvester, but this tractor, we wouldn't be able to get the plow in, no matter what we want to do there, but that's okay. The plow can actually be stored outside. do want to buy that field and wipe it. I think that's enough landscaping for now. We need to get our guy. Need to get our guy over there. It feels like a farm. Get our cheap gravel down here. We continue to use these all for grain. Might be good to just have a single shed for the combine up here. This feels weird having it just end like this, but that's okay for now. The whole point is just to get the equipment down there. I still need actually to dump this off and actually go get one more thing. Now, I like the gravel better than like farm tracks. Like, just because making the farm tracks is a serious pain. This is ugly. What did you guys do? I thought I hired competent gravel layers. Look at this mess. Well, that's a little better. Not perfect, but it's a little better. So, right, we got to get the trailer up there. This is kind of funky. So let's go back here and work this out. So if we have a nice little turn here, lose that, make that a nice little turn or a nice little round here. Feels better. Make this a nice little, like, turn, like a wide spot for actually, like, passing. So it looks intentional rather than some accidental bump. It was an accidental bump, but now it looks intentional. Okay, let's just gravel the rest of this as well. All right, that's looking better. And a little bit of smoothing. Want it to be smoother. Less of a weird bump. Yeah. All right. Now we're talking. That's still ugly. And that. But we'll slowly smooth these things out and make them better. Hopefully now we can get more barley in. We do still need a silo. Silo we can't really afford. I think those are not very expensive. By those I mean the IT runner trailers. It's bugging me that that's in my potato spot, even though the potato thing is empty. Now we do not need some big massive silo. We actually need a fairly small cheap silo. And eventually we need to go get that IT runner slurry tank and dump it in there. But for the moment, I think we can just move on to August. I don't see anything that's... Oh, no, we got sawmill work to do. We want to keep things going here. There we go. Need a few more of these trees down. We're going to do that and then move on. I do want to see real quick where we are at with these trees. 4 of 6 and another 200 hours. Okay. So 200 hours is approximately 8 months plus, I mean, probably closer to 10 months, I would guess, is when those trees will be ready. In the meantime, we have 4 rows. We are not getting through all of those trees in 10 months, which is great. We'll have a nice oak plantation here. Stay upright here, please. We are moving on to August. Just for quick note, we've got 92K logs now. We've still got grass in the silage factory. The water pump is distributing, I imagine. Liquid fertilizer has water, no fertilizer. The fertilizer plant doesn't have much, but it will. So let's actually go see, huh? Alright, now let's take a look at... Okay, we've got 9K solid fertilizer off of digestate and slurry. We don't have any liquid fertilizer producing because we haven't put any solid in. But we also have a lot of solid. We're going to want solid. I'm going to want to fill off solid. So that's important. Our wood is still good. Our silage has gone through and we have 546. So that's cool. Our water pump's still going. Of course, we can do slurry and sugar beet cut fill sometime soon. The digestate is now being distributed to our fertilizer plant, but it's full. So we'll just leave that going until it fills up again, and then we'll sell it all as that. Now, it would be nice if we could maybe... No, that's all right. Okay. We are going to go get... right, the whole plan. We're gonna figure out this click to switch. Whole plan was to run forward and make room or get money for a small silo, which we can slap down right over here somewhere. $75. No, we need a little more than that. We don't need something massive, but a dirty grains, you dirty grain silo. You. This is a cool silo. I like it. If we run it here, I like the grain. I like the great ones though. Okay, this guy is 150 as well, and feels more like a grate. I like the grates. So if we put him here, and then we'll have room to drive and all of that fun stuff. Yep. Now we have a silo for our grain overages. Oh, you know what I said I was going to do? I said I was going to... Because that's empty. Said I was going to sell that. But I want to see... 100K, okay. So that one shows, this one, this is definitely just potatoes only. So we're going to sell that. And we're going to put in a potatoes only one that shows its... Yeah. Okay. So with that in, I know that cost me like 50 grand more than I needed to, but it's important to me that it doesn't look like it has potatoes in it when it doesn't. I'm sure many of you understand. And now we can get rid of this barley. We'll dump that trailer in there later. For the moment, we gotta go get this down there to be ready to accept the sorghum harvest. Probably just get rid of that or put some sort of... What if we put some sort of herb group in there? Where's the curb stuff? How big is that? That's massive. Others, decoration. There's a whole bunch of curb stuff. Graphic islands. Curved. How big are you? Okay, you spin around that way. That is not what I wanted. Is there no existing just circle? Be nice if there was just a straight up existing full circle. I thought I'd be able to raise and lower these. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, raised. That's alright. I'm not going to bother. That's just too much. We're going to go get this, that's still ugly. Never hiring those gravel layers again. I'll tell you that. They really don't know what they're doing. all the equipment out here. Gonna get going on this now. Okay, that's the sorghum harvest. And we've got just enough time to prep the field we just harvested. I'm gonna actually get this barley squared away. Get this IT runner out of our way. I'm gonna go put that big trailer back down. I'm gonna go put that big trailer back down by the field where we're working. We need this tractor down there anyway. We're gonna drop this IT runner off. Right here seems like a fine place to do it. I'm gonna grab that other piece there and that digestate, or I think it's digestate probably. What the heck? Hello? What happened? I have no idea what happened there, but now we gotta go fix ourselves. That's right. Swing it around. Get that guy hooked up properly. We can go dump the digestate out of this tank and into our fertilizer factory, or at least get it over there. Not. Did I not do it in the right direction? Oh, there we go. I thought so. I'm going to leave that there for now. We got to get this trailer back down there for the soybeans next month. We won't need it before then. We do need to ship things around. We do have the IT runner. We also have those little trailers I'm currently dedicated to pig food. Get this down here and we'll get the get that field prepped, flurried and plowed, hopefully. Although we're kind of running low on time. Hopefully we have enough time. I do want to extend that road up to the sawmill, but not right now. For the moment, we can toss this anywhere. because we need to get on our slurry. Call it was 2. And what I want is up and down to be one load so that I'm always loading from this end and I don't have to shift those guys. Alright, that's the slurry down. We missed a little tiny sliver, but I'm just not going to bother. Slurry is a pain, a real big pain on this surface. Really hard to see where you've been. We're going to need to go take both of these back up and fill them up in prep for the soybeans, so I'm just gonna finish emptying this one out. As far as it'll go anyway. Right. Well, we definitely have to go get more slurry for the soybeans, but we can do that in a bit, because we're going to do some plowing now. Okay. We are a bit over, but we have our next barley field. So barley in there, soybeans in there, sorghum in there. That's the plan anyway. We don't need this up there again yet. Let's just have a look at our schedule. Right, so September we put barley down. And we can do potatoes in August along with the sorghum, so that will be next time. Next episode will be potato harvest and then possibly moving into September. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.